and each other. You can't get the adrenaline pumping without the terror, good people.
Hello and welcome back to another breakdown. I hope everyone's having a great Friday. Today we're going to be breaking down Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Or, what people like to call it, Jason on a Boat, because that's the whole movie, he's on a boat, basically. This is the last Friday before Paramount sold the rights to New Line Cinema, so yeah, let's just get right into the breakdown. The film starts with a little slideshow video showing off New York.
No matter what you do.
Looks like fun? We're teleported to Crystal Lake where a couple is on a boat trying to get freaky. The boy in the relationship, Jimmy, throws over the anchor which hits an electrical wire and of course brings Jason back to life. Susie, the girl, hears the noise of Jason coming back to life and has Jimmy go check it out. Jimmy comes back and scares her while wearing a hockey mask, which Jason, once he gets on the boat, of course steals. Jason interrupts their fun and stabs Jimmy with a harpoon gun. Susie doesn't waste a second and gets out through a window and hides. Jason finds her pretty quickly and then goes for a very slow kill. We then meet our group of teens for this movie, a bunch of students going on a class trip to New York on a boat called the Lazarus. The main girl is Rennie, who's afraid of water and can't remember why, and we meet some of the chaperones, her guardian, Dr. Charles, who's also her uncle, and teacher Colleen. Crystal Lake is just now somehow connected to the ocean for some reason, because Jason just takes the boat from earlier and makes it on board the Lazarus. The boat sets out and we get a bunch of wacky antics. Sean, who's the son of the captain of the boat, is shown to know Rennie and they have some sort of relationship. We meet JJ and Wayne. JJ just likes to play guitar, and Wayne is supposed to be a nerd type of person who just likes to film things. JJ goes in the lower parts of the ship to get better acoustics for her guitar playing. Jason doesn't like the type of music she plays, I guess, and smashes JJ's head in with her own guitar. Meanwhile, Rennie's seeing this shit. Okay, and then her dog Toby runs away. Somewhere else on the boat, these guys are just having a boxing match. The winner of the match is this guy, whose name is Julius. While looking for Toby, Rennie runs into Eva and Tamara, who are about to snort some cocaine. They get caught by Dr. Charles and assume that Rennie had told on them. Meanwhile, the boxer who lost to Julius is relaxing in the sauna. Jason takes a hot stone and punches it through his stomach, killing him. Rennie goes to talk to her teacher Colleen, and Tamara pushes her into the water, as revenge for telling on her. While in the water, her leg gets grabbed by... what the fuck? Sean jumps in and saves her. She goes to the bathroom to wash her hands and... seriously, why is this in the movie? Charles goes to discipline Tamara, but instead gets seduced. This only lasts a few seconds, but it's too late because Wayne was recording it secretly, and Tamara's going to use the tape as blackmail. This little side plot literally goes nowhere and means nothing, and Jason just kills Tamara right after. I don't know why, but I don't really like this kill at all. It just feels wrong. Jason keeps the kills coming though, and repeatedly stabs Jim, the captain's co-pilot, and then kills the captain with a simple throat slit. Rennie's over this and wants to leave, so Sean is going to help her get the lifeboat to go. On their way to make a plan, they come across the captain's dead body, and then they call the other people to come to the deck to let them know there's a murderer on the boat. Julius rallies all the teens to get weapons and hunt the killer. Eva goes to find Tamara, but just finds her dead body. Oh, and Jason. Eva runs away and gets to a little party area. All the doors are locked and Jason just teleports to strangle her. Wayne goes to look for JJ, but loses his glasses and can't see. Because of this, he accidentally shoots and kills a fellow student. Jason just shows up and throws him into an electrical box, which kills him. Dr. Charles deduces that the deckhand must be the killer and takes a flare gun to go find him. Jason uses some teleportation again to kill this kid. He then just throws Julius off the boat. At this point in the film, the ship is taking on water and is starting to sink. Colleen gets a lifeboat ready and Rennie, Sean, and Charles go with her. They assume everyone is dead, and on their way they run into the deckhand, who wasn't the killer and falls down with an axe in his back. While in the lifeboat, Julius jumps out and is still alive and gets in the lifeboat as well. They all leave the ship to sink and they eventually make it to New York. Jason, of course, followed them somehow. These two creeps just jump out and mug our group of survivors. The two of them kidnap Rennie, and the group go to find the police. One of the creeps drugs Rennie, and then the other tries to rape her. Yuck. Jason isn't into this shit, and kills the wannabe rapist with his own needle. He then goes to kill the other creep, which gives Rennie time to escape. Julius finds a payphone but gets attacked by Jason. We then get an awesome rooftop fight. Julius tries his best, but Jason just has a mean right hook. The rest of the group, well, regroups, and are with a police officer. Jason just kills him, and Rennie drives the police car herself. She goes to run into Jason and we get this shit. Followed by a car crash. They all get out of the car except for Colleen, which causes her to die due to the car exploding. Rennie then just has a flashback about how her uncle tried to get her to swim in Crystal Lake. Somehow a young Jason grabbed her leg. Don't know why we needed this connection or why this is even in the movie. Rennie is mad, so she runs away with Sean. This gives Jason a chance to dip Dr. Charles into some toxic sludge, killing him. We then get a little chase scene and finally see Jason in Times Square. Another chase happens and Rennie and Sean make it to the sewer. A worker there tells them that the sewer will be filled with toxic waste at midnight. Okay. Jason shows up and kills the worker. The toxic waste does eventually fill the sewer, and Sean and Rennie barely escape. Jason isn't so lucky. When the waste disappears, Jason is now a weird, ugly child again. Rennie and Sean get back to the street where Rennie's dog Toby is still alive. Yay! And that was Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason on a Boat. Jason Takes Manhattan. Overall, it's a pretty fun film. I just think the title is a little bit misleading. I don't think it's bad compared to the others. I just think a lot of people had a lot of expectations about seeing him in this big city, and it doesn't really ever happen. Instead, half the time he's in Vancouver, where they filmed it, killing the kids. So, but yeah, we get some awesome kills. Kane Hodder as Jason. And overall, it's still pretty fun. It's nice to watch in a marathon. And this was the last Friday the 13th made by Paramount, so the next movie, Jason Goes to Hell, is going to be the first New Line Cinema Friday the 13th, which isn't really a good thing in my opinion. The next film also drops the Friday the 13th title and is just called Jason Goes to Hell. Yeah, and if you like Jason, he's barely in that movie, so we'll be looking at that next week. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. And if you want to see more breakdowns in the future, make sure to subscribe and share this to your friends. Alright, have a good day.